day, mom and sir. By the way, we are the group 322, wherein our research study is all about the financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UM Tagum College employees. But before anything else, we would like to introduce ourselves. By the way, I am IGC Anthony, BSBA student.
I am Christine Nicole Berganza, BSBA student.
I am Lady May T. Salazar and I am a BSBA student.
So right now, we will proceed to the chapters 1 and 2 inclusions, wherein ang chapter 1, ang sulod niya is ang rationale, research objectives, hypothesis, RL, relational measures, theoretical framework, conceptual framework, and significance of the study. And chapter 2 inclusions are research design, research local, population and sample, research instrument, data collection, and statistical tools. So right now, we will proceed to rationale. So rationale, this study, this study will be conducted to determine the importance of financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UMTC employees. So dinhi adjud naka-highlight ang importance or significance of financial literacy and personal financial decisions. Okay, according pa kay Mitchell and Luzardo 2011, globally marketplace risky. So right now, we we are facing right now COVID-19 pandemic, and it is the most recent issue that everybody is now facing off. Therefore, sa kaning study, ang gina-emphasize ang importance sa financial literacy and personal financial decisions for us to live or to survive in this modern society we're in right now. Then, according to research, Philippines are considered as one of the least financially literate countries in the world. Therefore, in this study, we are aiming mapabalo sa tanan, not only for the UMTC employees, but to all people, how important financial literacy on finances is and how essential personal decision making on finances would. Dayon, next is research objectives. So, research objectives. The main objective of this study is to determine the relationship of financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UMTC employees. More particularly, this study sought to achieve the following objectives. So, ang amo daing ma'am and sir, ang the independent variable ani is ang financial literacy ug ang imong dependent variable is ang personal financial decisions. Ug ang moang indicator sa independent variable kay ang financial knowledge and financial skills, and amuang indicator sa personal financial decisions sa amuang dependent is ang money management, saving and investment, and debt management. So research objective number 1 is to ascertain the level of financial literacy when measured in terms of financial knowledge and financial skills. So when we talk about financial knowledge, it's all about your awareness and understanding about financial concept. And financial skills is your ability to manage your resources efficiently. Then number 2 research objective is to assess the level of personal financial decisions of UMTC employees in terms of money management, saving and investment, and debt management. So these 3 indicators, nagatalk ni siya is all about how certain people manage his or her owned money, how he or control his or her debt, and the importance of saving and management. And lastly, number 3 research objective is to ascertain the relationship of financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UMTC employees. So diri ang study about yung ginapakita ang kung unsag gyud ang profound relationship or expound relationship of financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UMTC. The next is null hypothesis. The null hypothesis of this study is measured with the level of significance 0.05, wherein mo na siya ang standard level, stating that there is no significant relationship between financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UMTC employees.
So for the review of related literature, so in the review of literature, this study, dari makita mga sa past gani na mga studies na ma-connect sa study na the topic which is financial literacy and personal financial decisions of Tagum College na relate diri sa mga independent variable and dependent variable. So financial literacy includes the indicators, financial knowledge, financial skills, and for the personal financial decisions is money management, savings and investment, and debt management. So to elaborate is financial knowledge and is help individuals settled on educated financial choices through critical thinking, basic reasoning, and incorporation of key financial realities and ideas. So, pwede pa dayon. Dayon lang. Solid financial information and dynamic abilities assist individuals with gauging alternatives and settling on educated decisions for their financial circumstances. For example, choosing how and when to save and spend, looking at costs before a major buy, and anticipating retirement or other long-haul reserve funds by CFPB 2018. And next indicator for the financial literacy is financial skills. So financial skills are hard and delicate abilities that are utilized by individuals who work in the accounting and financing business. The financial skills include a formal accounting qualification, interpersonal skills, the ability to communicate, financial reporting skills, analytical abilities, and problem-solving skill, knowledge in IT software management experience, commercial acumen, and acquiring the capacity for innovation half 2021. So the second variable is personal financial decisions. The first indicator is money management. So it refers to how a person handle all parts of their funds. Money management is just saying no to any purchase, but building up an arrangement that permits you to say yes to the things that are generally essential to you. There is certifiability, not a widespread right and wrong with regards to the spending objectives of a person, yet it requires exertion to achieve them. It's barely noticeable that the drawn-out objectives were simply attempting to sort out which bills get paid today, weekend 2021. And the next indicator is savings and investment. So savings and investment is putting aside cash you don't spend, savings rather, putting aside cash you don't spend for crisis or for future purchase. Investing is purchasing resources, for example, stocks, securities, shared assets, or land with the assumption that your investment will bring in cash for you. Investment generally are chosen to accomplish long-term objectives, SMA 2021. Then the third indicator is debt management. It's an approach to get your debt leveled out through monetary arranging and planning. Debt management plans are intended to address uncollateralized debts like MasterCards and advances. You can make a debt management plan for yourself or experience credit directing to assist you with your arrangement. There are both for benefit and not-to-profit credit advising associations, HIT 2020. So next is correlational measures. Next, please. So proving the importance or significance of financial literacy to decision-making on finances and how personal financial decisions are dependent to literacy on finances. So kaning correlational measures dari ana ma-measure nimo na by significance ang financial literacy sa sa decision making, na ba siya related ba siya sa personal financial decisions, related ba sila, then So correlational measures is financial literacy is a basic knowledge that is necessarily for each persons to consider in order to survive in this modern society. So next is personal financial decisions are impossible to exercise, and without a decision on finances, it may possibly be the root cause of financial inefficiency ahead. So Messi and Monticon 2012 define financial literacy as the ability to make informed judgments and to make effective decisions regarding the use and management of money. So there sa correlational measures kay related sila pero walay significance ang kaning financial literacy and personal financial decisions.
So next is the theoretical framework. So this study is anchored on theory of Moate 2017 that states that financial literacy is important in determining personal financial decisions. Financial literacy includes the financial knowledge and the financial skills. Further, in assessing the level of personal financial decision, it includes the money management, savings and investment, and debt management. So in conceptual framework, as we can see that there are two variables the independent variable and the dependent variable. So in the independent variable, there is a financial literacy that has financial knowledge and financial skills, and in the independent variable is the personal financial decisions, which is money management, savings and investment, and debt management. So the next is the significance of the study. So in this study, the result of the study will give us the knowledge and benefits to the following: to the employees, to the employer and society, and the future researcher to know more about the financial decisions.
So research design, this study employs a quantitative non-experimental research design using correlational technique. The process of gathering the data was based through the use of survey questionnaires. So kaning sa research design is mo ni kaning unsa sa imo unsa nimo pag unsa ang data asa gather then asa nag-focus pod asa ka nag-focus sa imo study na to determine the relation ay by determining this data kay ma-determine mo the relationship of financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UMTC employees. So next is research local. So the findings of the study focuses specifically on UMTC employees. The possibility for general applicability of findings will be limited by the scope and the sample. So research local kay darian nimo diri ka nag-focus yun na asa ra jud ang imuhang scope, asa ang findings po nimo dari ara jud ka sa local, like sa Tagum City kay UMTC employees man ang ang unsa jud ang gina-focus is dari alan then dari dinallocate dili na kayo elaborate gani kay na kanang mga scientifically like ay kanang pila kilometers sa naka-focus sa mo ang respondents which is UMTC employees located sa UM Tagum College, Mabini Street, Tagum City, and more.
So next, the population and sample. The respondents of this study are the employees of UM Tagum College, which will we need to gather the 200 respondents from the target sample. And next is the research instrument. The instrument that will be used in this research was adapted from the standard survey in WATE 2017 for both the independent and dependent variable. Hello, kinsa data collection.
So, data collection. After the approval of the panel members, the researchers undergo the following steps and procedures in gathering data for the study. So first, kamang buhaton is we may need to write or made a letter serve as a permission from the office of the Dean of College, specifically addressing to Ma'am Gina P. Israel, the Dean of College. Then second, we made another letter to respective offices. And after that, we would wait for the office heads approval for the distribution of our survey questionnaire to the employees. And kani amo ang study is personally handed wherein mag-ask lang me or mamalihog lang me for the office assistant for the distribution of the survey questionnaire. Then next is statistical tools. The statistical tools that were used for data analysis and interpretations are the following. First is mean, second is Pearson, and lastly, linear regression analysis. So we need mean because amo ang research objective biya number 1 is to determine the levels of financial literacy and personal financial decisions of UMTC employees. Therefore, we need this in order for us to determine the level of it. The number 2 is Pearson. So this statistical tool was employed to determine the significance of the relationship between the IV and the DV. So mo po na siya mo ang third research objectives wherein kinahanglan na mo makita ang profound relationship between the IV and the DV. The lastly is linear regression analysis. So this statistical tool was used to determine the influence of financial literacy in personal financial decisions of UMTC. So need na mo nga kinahanglan ang makita or ma-determine ang influence of financial literacy towards personal financial decisions of UMTC employees. So I think that would be all. Thank you, ma'am, for listening. God bless and keep safe.
Thank you.